Hey y'all, Michelle Raza here with Finding Yourself SATX Life Coaching, helping you find your best self since 2017. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Today's November 12th, 2022. Want to first announce the winner from last video's raffle. So star 123 if you're watching today, please contact me by visiting my website at www.findingyourselfsatx.com. There, so star, if you're watching, you can contact me for your free digital coaching package. Also, if you're just watching this video and you're interested in seeing what we have on the site, you can see everything that we have available. We've split out the package, the digital coaching package, into introductory sessions, mid sessions, and then finally setting your goals. Also, we have a couple new features on the site. So as always, there's a donate feature. If you really like these videos and you just want to support the Finding Yourself Book Club, you can donate there for as little as $1. We recently partnered with a 501c3 nonprofit organization who's raising awareness and trying to help people who have PTSD, anxiety, and depression. So please do check out my website to donate if you can today. Also, if you're interested in this video's raffle, same thing, go to the website, check out our contact information and contact me. I'd love to give away my coaching package to you. All right. So today we're going to talk about Melody Beattie's Codependent No More. This is actually the revised and updated edition. Melody's publisher contacted me a few weeks ago and sent me this copy. He also offered for anyone who enters the raffle, he has 5 of these copies to give away. So please do contact me and you'll get a free copy of this as well. So we kind of deviated from Melody's book. We talked about communication, and in so doing, we went to the polyamorous book. I forgot the more than 2, really focusing on communication between all of your relationships, whether romantic or non-romantic. And today we're going to go over chapter 18, Working a 12-Step Program, out of Melody Beattie's book. So please do check out your own copy. This actually, I think it did come out in November, but it was scheduled to come out end of October, and her publisher was so nice to send us a copy. So please, if you're interested, I have 5 copies to give away. I will do those first come, first serve. Don't necessarily have to raffle for them. But if you're interested in the raffle too, please enter there as well. Again, www.findingyourselfsatx.com. Excuse me. Ooh, sorry. Trying not to die here. I had to pause to cough. So, and I am coming at you the day before my 38th birthday. So happy birthday to me. Super excited going on a date after this, having a nice salmon dinner. So should be a good time all around. Chapter 18, Work a 12-Step Program. How do the 12 steps work? They work just fine. Thank you. That's a quote from Anonymous. I'll read you the first paragraph of Melody's chapter. She says, I detest the disease of alcoholism. Alcoholism, this phone will not stay straight. Substance abuse and other compulsive disorders destroy people. Beautiful, intelligent, sensitive, creative, loving, caring people who do not deserve to be destroyed. The illness kills love and dreams, hurts children, and tears apart families. Substance abuse leaves in its wake shattered, fragmented, bewildered victims. Sometimes the early death it brings to the addict causes far less pain than the wretched illness caused during their lifetime. It is a horrid, cunning, baffling, powerful, and deadly disease. I unabashedly love the 12 steps. I have great respect for all the 12-step programs. Alcoholics Anonymous, for people with the desire to stop drinking. Al-Anon, for people affected by someone else's drinking. Alateen, for teenagers affected by someone's drinking. Al-Tots, for children affected by someone's drinking. And Narcotics Anonymous, for people addicted to drugs. Some of these programs are open to people with general substance abuse problems, not just alcoholism. Other 12-step programs that I highly respect include Nar-Anon, for people affected by others' chemical addiction. Overeaters Anonymous. For people with with eating disorders, O-Anon. For people affected by others' eating disorders. Families Anonymous. For people concerned about the use of chemicals and or related behavioral problems in a relative or friend. Adult Children of Alcoholics, and Emotions Anonymous, for people with a desire to become well emotionally. And she keeps going on. There's a long list of 12-step programs that you can join. And the one that's most interesting to us, right, is Codependent Anonymous. So we want to go over the 12 steps. Keep in mind, give me just 1 second, sorry. I'm doing my best here in this journey with this new phone and the holder that won't stay up straight, and then my lipstick that isn't functioning right. So I'm trying, y'all. So keep in mind, the 12 steps are written for alcoholics. So a lot of it is going to be geared towards that. 1, we admitted we were powerless over alcohol, over whatever it is that's affecting your life, that our lives had become unmanageable. This is an important step. It must be taken first. That's why it's the first step. Much of our struggle to accept whatever it is we must accept brings us to this door. And the first step, of course, comes with denial. So you have to get over that denial and accept that you have this problem. Number 2, came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. So it doesn't dictate what higher power. It just states that there's something bigger than you, and that by embracing that it'll help you get to where you want to be. Number 3, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood him. So for an atheist, it doesn't have to be God, but it's the greater good. What is really going to help you, or what are you getting out of this habit that you have? In the words of Dr. Judd Brewer, what do we get from this, right? So turn your life over to something bigger and do something better. And how can you help others and not necessarily just hurt yourselves? The way Dr. Gibson would describe these addictions is we're externalizing. If you're addicted to something or someone or a substance, it's an externalizing behavior. And if you're a codependent, it's an internalizing behavior, and both are harming you. So what are you really getting from this behavior, and what can you do to snap out of it? So make that decision. Turn your life over to God. Turn your life over to the greater good. 4, made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves, or become introspective. Don't look for the excuse outside of yourself. The issue is within you. You cannot control what's around you. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it. And so how you react to what's happening in your life is on you. So you really need to take ownership of that. Number 5, admitted to God, the universe, or our higher power, admitted to ourselves and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. They say confession is good for the soul. There's nothing like it. We don't have to hide any longer. We tell our worst, most shameful secrets to a trusted person skilled in listening at the 5th step. We tell someone how hurt and angry we are. Someone listens. Someone cares. We are forgiven. Wounds begin to heal. We forgive. This step is liberating. So the thing about this step is, if something is so bad, it thrives in the darkness. And so when you say it out loud, when you tell someone, when you start telling people about the things that you're ashamed of, You kill the power of shame. It lives in that deep, dark place inside of you. And by talking to someone about it, you kill it. Putting it in the light kills it. And there's nothing so shameful that you can't overcome it, but it's just how you feel, and you have to validate your feelings. But by talking to someone about it, it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Maybe never gone, but it'll get smaller. 6, we were entirely ready to have God or our higher power remove all of these defects of character. You have to really embrace wanting to become someone different. And nobody else can help you become that someone different. It really just has to be that that's what you want for yourself. You're admitting your flaws, you're owning your flaws, and you really want to change for your own self, not for anyone else. It really won't work. You can't, we as codependents cannot love our dependents out of their addiction. They have to want to change themselves. And that's really, really important as a codependent to understand, because you can't love someone out of their addictions. You really can't. And so when you yourself are in this 6th step, you have to be ready to change for yourself. Maybe it's for your loved ones, maybe you love them, but it has to be that you yourself want to change. Humbly ask your higher power to remove your shortcomings. From my experience, humbly seems to be the key here. Number 8, made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. Willingness is the important qualifier here, although I suspect it's directly connected to humility. 9, made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. 10, continued to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. So this is really giving you accountability in your life. When you're using substances or alcohol, you're running from your accountability. And when you are a codependent, you are becoming accountable for everyone else's actions, but not your own. So you're still running from accountability. So this step is really just becoming introspective, knowing yourself, knowing your flaws, admitting your flaws, making things right with people as best you can, and continuing that journey. It's not a one and done. It is a change in your life and a new way of living, that whenever you realize that you're wrong, you quickly make amends, you quickly apologize, you own up to it, and you keep doing that. And so you live a more humble life, understanding that you're not perfect. The person next to you is not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And we just have to be humble in ourselves and acknowledge that. 10. Oh, I think I just said this one. Continue to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. 11. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God or the universe or all humanity as we understand it, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. 12. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to others and to practice these principles in all our affairs. So these are the 12 steps. I know we're already at the 15-minute mark, but I'll read them very quickly just from the top. Realize this language is really God-centered. I don't think it's limited only to people who go to a church or believe in a specific God. I think depending on your beliefs, it's really just what is the best for you, what is the best for your brethren, what is the best for humanity, right? So the 12 steps in a nutshell, sorry, I can't speak. The 12 steps in a nutshell. 1, we admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives had become unmanageable, powerless over whatever. 2, came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. 3, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of our higher power as we understand it. 4. Made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. 5. Admitted to God, the universe, or our belief system, admitted to ourselves and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. 6. We were entirely ready to have God or the universe or whatever our belief system is remove all of these defects of character. 7. Humbly ask them to remove our shortcomings. 8. Made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. 9. Made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. 10. Continued to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. 11. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God or our higher power as we understand them, praying only for knowledge of their will for us and the power to carry that out. And 12. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry the message to others and to practice these principles in all of our affairs. So, sounds easy, actually really hard to do. The reason why I wanted to cover this chapter relatively quickly and at a high level is because the best way to work a 12-step program is to go join a 12-step program. So if you're a codependent watching this video about Codependent No More, join Coda. It really will help you. Pick up the book. There really is these videos are great, right? They help you, they piece it down, but there's nothing like picking up the book and really studying it for yourself. So start there. Contact me if you need some help. Don't forget to enter our raffle. And if you want a free copy of Melody's new book, please do contact me. I'm giving them away first come, first serve. Super excited. This just came out. So I think literally end of October. This was published maybe early November. Again, November 12th. Tomorrow's my birthday. Wish me happy birthday. Please do like and subscribe. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a beautiful evening, a nice weekend, and I'll talk to you in a couple weeks. All right, take care. Bye-bye.